Hey, good morning, friends. Today is Wednesday, December the 4th, 2024, and the time now is 7:26 a.m. So, friends, I want to talk briefly or provide a brief comment about Liberia. So, last weekend, or toward the end of last weekend, the end of November and the beginning of December, two things happened in Liberia. One was that on the 28th of November, Liberian Senator Prince Johnson died. Now, Prince Johnson is known in Liberia and around the world by those who've been commenting or those who have been paying attention to the situation in Liberia, to Liberian history, especially Liberian past civil war. Prince Johnson is known to be one of the leaders of the Civil War era, one of those people who, quote unquote, they are considered to be wicked people by some Liberians and those in the international community, and in Liberia and also around the world by Liberians around the world. He's also considered to be, he is like a hero to them. Prince Johnson is known to have been the one who captured the president Samuel Doe and executing him, torturing him. Because of that and other things, Prince Johnson has been a man who many in the international community, or in this case, let's say the United States have been trying to get him for a while. Now, it is believed by many Liberians at home in Liberia and Liberians around the world that the so called International Criminals Court activities in Liberia was pushed by the United States and many in the international community in the Western camp as a means to get Prince Johnson. Recently, Liberia did pass a war crimes court bill and Joseph Boakai signed the bill. Now, in terms of Prince Johnson, many in Liberia or many Liberians around the world have been hinting or expressing their willingness or their approval to see a war crimes court trial in Liberia in which Prince Johnson is brought to trial and found guilty and then punished in accordance with the law or in accordance with the believed crimes that he committed. Now, there are many Liberians like myself who do have a reservation. And my reason for this is that Liberians or Liberia should not turn to a war crimes court in the country that is already also still fragile. And the consequences of the civil war in Liberia is still with the Liberian people. And Prince Johnson is a man who the second most populous county in Liberia or an influential region in Liberia, Nimba County, is his home. And in Nimba County, he is respected. He is regarded as a hero. While many in Liberia and Liberians around the world may look at Prince Johnson as a horrible person, in Nimba County, he is a hero. In Nimba County, the people there are known to be high-headed people, people who do not take nonsense. They are fighters. So my thing is, are you going to go after Prince Johnson and piss off Nimba County and the people of Nimba County and create a wave of destabilization in Liberia? Therefore, I do not think it is necessary to bring about a war crimes court in Liberia. I think we need to forgive, not forget our history. Remember our history, tell our history to young Liberians and future population, but also trying to channel the right course for justice and peace in the country. Now, friends, Prince Johnson died on the 28th of November, and on the 30th of November, the current president of Liberia, Joseph Boakai, celebrated his 80th birthday. Now, friends, we have to be honest. It is said that the birthday celebration was pre-planned, has been planned long before the death of Prince Johnson. However, the celebration went on. I do think that was a missed opportunity by Joseph Boakai and his government. I think, despite, okay, no matter the crimes of Prince Johnson, Prince Johnson has served in the Liberian government for a while now, for over a decade. Therefore, he is a prominent member in the Liberian, or he was a prominent member in the Liberian political, cultural, or economic system. And he should have been regarded. I do believe that Joseph Boakai should have canceled his birthday celebration, or perhaps not cancel the birthday celebration. Make the birthday celebration not so much a celebration of his 80th birthday of his life, but a celebration of Liberia, a call for peace, unity, and prosperity in the country, as a means to also remember Prince Johnson. Now, once again, friends, I am going to repeat. I do believe that Joseph Boakai, yes, we have to admit that the 80th birthday celebration was pre-planned, was planned prior to the death of Prince Johnson. However, given that Prince Johnson, despite his crime, or whatever crimes people will say that he had committed, despite all that, given that he has been or had been a prominent member in Liberian political system, a prominent member in the Liberian history and culture, and the fact that he had served in the government for a long time, he has been so influential. I do believe that Joseph Boakai should not have canceled his 80th birthday celebration. However, he should have made the birthday celebration a call for action, a call for peace, unity, and prosperity for Liberia and for all Liberian people. However, friends, Joseph Boakai, I do believe, also should have made his 80th birthday celebration a memory or commemoration of Prince Johnson, basically remembering Prince Johnson despite the flaws. This is because Prince Johnson is a prominent member or had been a prominent member in the Liberian system. And it would have been also a tribute to Lofa County, the people of Lofa County, and the rest of Liberia. Look, despite Prince Johnson's flaws or what he may have done in the past or what he did in the past, however you want to say it, there are many in Liberia who will look at Prince Johnson, who consider him as a hero. Like they say, one man's dirt is another man's jewels, it's another man's diamond. One man's trash is another man's treasure. In this case, Prince Johnson, there are so many things about him that even when you criticize him harshly, there are people who will say good thing about them. And I myself, I do have a friend who is a colleague of mine who is actually from Lofa County. When that man talks about Prince Johnson and how he is regarded in Lofa County, this man is like God in Lofa County. Such a person, you want to be very careful in how you go after them. And such a person, they command so much respect among their people, and especially people who are part of a whole, who are part of a country. You want to make his absence, his death, not to punish him any further. You do not want to destroy or to attack his character, his reputation. Whatever he may have done in the past, let that history fight for itself. But you, as the president of Liberia, and I'm talking in this case to Joseph Boakai, I do believe that he should have made his 80th birthday a celebration or a commemoration of the life of Prince Johnson. In this case, we are talking about both the goods and the bad and the flaws, and especially commemorating his position in the Liberian government, his influence in Liberian culture and politics after the Civil War, and everything else. Liberians can talk about it much later. I think it was a missed opportunity for the president of Liberia, Joseph Boakai, to just carry on with his birthday celebration. It doesn't present any level, or any scenario of a unity in Liberia. It presented, I do believe, scenario or aspects of destabilization or, let's say, division in the Liberian system. Now, friends, if you're Liberian, I just want to let you know that what I said, I did not mean to be offensive, and I do acknowledge the fact that many Liberians did suffer during the Liberian Civil War. You cannot find a Liberian person who is not a victim of the Liberian Civil War. Whether that person physically experienced the Civil War or whether a person relating to that person had died or had suffered in various ways during the Liberian Civil War. Every Liberian is a victim of the Liberian Civil War in one way or another. So I do not mean to offend you with what I just said. I only want to make a statement about how I see the political, social, and cultural system in Liberia as I see fit. Now, friends, if you think I'm right, please comment. Let me know what you think, and I want to hear what you think. Also, if you think I'm wrong, please teach me, my friends, my Liberian friends and families. Please teach me, and I'm hoping and willing to learn. Now, my friends, I am going to end here. I want to thank you for being a member of the Echoing Voice community, but most especially, friends, I want to thank you a lot for watching the Echoing Voice. Peace.